Many times we are afraid or we fail to hit our goal. I really love what Jim Rohn said. He said, when the why is big enough, the how becomes easier. In other words, the bigger the why, the easier the how. If what you want to do is big enough, how you get there is not a problem. I've had that, I've come across that a number of times. Not too long ago, I made a very serious business mistake where I wanted to go into a particular industry. We bought stuff, equipment, and all of that. But we made the wrong decision because we had not done certain background checks and arrangements before that. So we paid for a storage area and we put those equipment there. And 3, 4 months down the line, we were paying for the storage space. It's a huge space because it's got a lot of equipment. But then there was no end in sight because the place we wanted to use and all of that, it was becoming more of a challenge. So we had already spent money to buy the equipment that we put there. We were also spending money to secure the space. But the venue that we're supposed to use to start this business was also not forthcoming. And then there are some regulatory issues that were just going on. The need to stop the bleeding arose. We kept talking about it, talking with my partners and all of that. But it was obvious that we will keep bleeding. Now, I don't know if this is a better example, but the moment we notice that this bleeding is not going to stop at any time soon, how to stop the bleeding? The moment we saw the why we needed to stop the bleeding, the how just happened. We had to get there, get those things out, and we dealt with the situation. Now, I don't know what you're facing in life today. It could be at work, it could be in your family, it could be personal struggles. But if your why is big enough, the how becomes easier. I would argue that when the how is complicated, sort of, or you are finding it hard to take action, the why is not big enough yet. Think about a time when for some reason you felt your life was in danger or the life of a loved one was in danger or something very critical was about to happen. How did you react? Boom, you move. Wherever you are, you might be arguing that it's not necessarily that way. But think about it, it really is. Now, if you focus on the why and see that it's clear enough, the how becomes, I keep reiterating that. Another thing that I have learned that I want to share with you in this video is that many times when we talk about the why and the how to get things done, we tend to always focus on others. But when the reason you want to succeed is about you first, your energy changes. I found this out when I was in a mastermind session. And this question was asked about why I would do certain things. And I put my mother, my wife, my kids, everybody first. And the question is, why aren't you on the list? Boom, it was like a faucet open. Why are you not on the list? Why are you working for everybody but not you? So at the end of the day, I realized that if I put myself in the equation, everybody actually benefits. So how often do you exclude yourself from that pot or from that room of those who would benefit from what you do? I think we all do it because we feel guilty that it is selfish when I put myself in the room. But actually, I challenge you to think about how you react when you are in the room, when you're put into the room mentally, as against when you're out. It just might be an exercise you want to try and see how that changes in your head, how that changes your reaction or your action, your response, and the energy that pumps. Again, when the why is clear enough, the how becomes easier. I hope this gets to you and inspires you to begin to think about yourself and how you benefit from your actions and how the people around you will benefit because you are benefiting. And see if that changes the way you approach life and how you take action. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and my sincere desire for you, my friend, is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Bye for now.